Hey my Presties, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing you guys two methods for soaking off your acrylic nails without damaging your natural nails. Before we get started, I want you guys to know that I am going to be filming a Q&A on my channel really soon. So if you have any questions for me about, being a nail tech, the products that I use, anything personal, whatever you want to know about me, go ahead and leave it down below in the comments and I will do my best to answer all your questions for my upcoming Q&A. Okay, so here's what my nails look like. I actually already lost one about a day or so ago. This fill has been on for maybe about 3 weeks or so it's definitely time for these nails to come off. I could go ahead and do another fill, but I'm ready to take my nails a little bit shorter the next time. So we're just going to soak them off and do a new set. Alright, so the things that you're going to need are a glass bowl. I have some Beauty Secrets pure acetone here that I just get from Sally's. I have a mini buffer block, a nail file, a cuticle pusher, and a nail clipper. That's for the first method. You'll also need all of those things for the second method, but in addition to those, you'll need a couple of cotton balls and a couple pieces of foil cut into strips. And then I'm also going to use some cuticle oil and my Efile for both methods. Okay, so first thing I do is clip my acrylics down. I do plan on doing a gel manicure after I take my set off, so I'm not going to clip my natural nail all the way down. So I'm clipping my acrylic right where it meets my natural nail. I'm going to go ahead and clip all of my nails down. Next, I'm just going to use my E-file to take off the gel polish that I had on my nails. If you're using regular polish, then you can skip this step. You don't need to do any of this. You can just go straight into soaking. But I'm using a fine carbide bit to remove my gel. Okay, so the first method that I'm going to show you guys just involves you soaking your hands in the acetone. The second method, you're going to take a cotton ball, dip it in the acetone, get it really saturated, put it onto the acrylics, and then wrap it in foil. This is going to keep the heat in and make sure that the acetone is like right onto your nail and really penetrating to get your nail soaked off. So you're just going to keep doing that on your nails, put a piece of cotton on it, make sure it's really saturated, and then wrap it in foil. And then my other hand, I'm just going to add a little bit more acetone to the bowl and just soak my nails in there. You want to make sure that the acetone is enough in the bowl to cover your entire nail. If not, then those parts of your nail won't soak. So just make sure you have enough acetone in the bowl and that your fingers are completely submerged. Okay, so after about 10 minutes of soaking, this is what your nails will look like. So I'm just going to take my pusher and I'm going to scrape off the acrylic that started to come off. So I'm just going to go ahead and scrape that off. This is like a process, so you'll have to soak and then scrape and then soak some more and then scrape. So you just want to take off all that you can so that when it's time to soak again, you won't have to worry about re-soaking the acrylic that's already been coming off. So I'm going to go ahead and just scrape off the excess, and then I'm going to do the same thing on the other hand. So now that I've scraped off all the excess that I can, I'm going to use my nail file to just file off some of the excess as well. This is just going to get all that I couldn't get with my pusher. So just be careful not to file on your natural nail where the acrylic is already soaked off. You only want to file onto the acrylic just to help it come off some more. So after I do this, I'll go on to the other hand, do the exact same scraping and file technique.
You never know what's around the next corner.
So here's what my nails look like after the first soaking. I'm going to go ahead and reapply my foils and get my other hand back soaking. I'll do this for another 5 minutes or so, and then I'll repeat the process. So pretty much the remainder of my acrylic came off this time, but there's just a little bit left, so I'm going to go ahead and scrape and file and then soak them again for another 5 minutes or so. Sometimes the nails with the foil, the cotton won't be as saturated after you've soaked them like once or twice. So what I like to do is just pour a little bit more acetone onto the cotton before I apply them back to my nails, just so that they can be really saturated and the acrylic will come off easier. Alright, so that was the last soak that I had to do. Occasionally there'll be like a little bit of acrylic left at the tips, so you can go ahead and either soak back in the acetone or apply the foil again and soak for like another minute or two. But for the most part, I got all the acrylic off, and then I'm just going to go ahead and lightly file this time. You don't want to file too much because now you're filing on your natural nails, so just be really careful not to damage your natural nails.
Life is just always mysterious and surprising. You never know what's around the next corner. You never know what's around the next corner.
So at this point, I've gotten all the acrylic off and all the excess, so I'm just going to shape my natural nails to whatever shape I like. I like to do something natural, pretty much how they already grow. Just cleaning up the edges and making them look nice and neat. Okay, so I didn't realize until after I finished filming that part of my video cut out and I didn't get to record the last part. So I went back the next day and just showed you guys what I do to finish up my nails. So all I do is just apply some cuticle oil to my cuticles and then like partially onto my nail. And then I use my buffing block to just buff the oil into my nails to smooth them out. After that, I like to use like a scrub on my hands before I wash them just to get off any of the excess like acrylic that might have been sticking to my fingers or anything like that. So I use the scrub and then I'll go ahead and wash my hands, and this is what they look like. They still have a lot of strength to them. They're not breaking or chipping or anything like that. I can still go ahead and do a manicure on them if I'd like. So yeah, I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up, like it, put some comments down below for me. Make sure that you leave me some questions down below for my upcoming Q&A video, or you can DM me some questions on Instagram. But that's all I have for you guys today. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.